Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is December the 28th, 2020, and on today's video, we are going to give you all an update on REN cryptocurrency. It's been a couple of trading days since we did our last prediction. Today, we're going to follow up on that prediction and then give you all an extended price forecast for this particular cryptocurrency. But if this is your first time watching our video, you guys can actually see that you are able to predict market price movement all without being confused. If you guys appreciate that, make sure you hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to this particular channel. Also hit that bell notification. You want to make sure you all stay notified whenever we upload our price predictions to this particular platform. So now, November the 28th was the last time we did our video for REN, and here is the performance of the trap, being fully transparent, open with each and every one of you. You guys can see our expectations was for the market to go lower in price, and there it is. You guys can see it. The market did go lower. We expected that all the way back here on November the 28th. We saw back on that particular day that this area 36 cents was restriction, and that's why we placed our restriction level right there. And guess what occurred here on the 4th of December? The market still confirmed that that area, that price, 35 cents, is still restriction. So even though you guys can see based off our forecast that the market would have been taken out if you would have used a stop loss right here at 35 cents, we still understood that that was restriction. That's one reason why we do not utilize stop losses in our forecast, because we understand that the market trap, he caught everyone else who had a stop loss at this 35 cent area, and then he took the market lower. So you'd have missed out overall on our forecast if you would have placed a stop loss right there around 35 cents. You would have missed it. You would have missed out on almost 16% profitability right here on the 11th. So again, congratulations to those who was able to catch this particular movement to the downside that we anticipated on November 28th. You guys can also see that you're able to do that. It's not being hard. It's not confusing. Don't let no one else try to tell you otherwise. It doesn't have to be this confusing. So congratulations to those who was able to capitalize on that movement lower in REN. So now let's go ahead and get rid of it. And now we're here to update you all into the market right now. So for the most part, from November the 28th to today's current trading day, the market is still bouncing in between our channel, right? You guys can see here that the market is still bouncing in this channel in REN, which is a positive thing. It's not negative. It's very good to see this market in REN hold this price range between 25 cents to 35 cents. It is not in a downtrend like XRP is. This particular market in REN is holding its own, which is very positive to see that play out. Also, it was positive to see the market come in and hold support around 25 cents right here on the 23rd, 24th, ultimately to the 27th. So we understand that this area of 25 cents is still being maintained as support. Given that, we're still anticipating to see some strength into the market in REN. There's nothing confusing or hard about that. So obviously you understand that the next area of restriction, which was confirmed back here in December, early December, is around 34 and a half to 35 cents. So again, when the trap takes the price back up to that particular price level, you need to expect to see some sellers. And it's going to take an increased amount of volume, more than what we've been accustomed to for the month of December, in order to really break that price above 35 cents. There you are. So right now, let's take a look at the market in REN on a 3-day time frame. The current 3-day price bar looks fantastic. The market is able to confirm that 25 cent area for support. We are also breaking a shallow area of restriction around 30 cents. Currently on this current 3-day price bar, all is well in a sense to see this market in REN at best to consolidate. That's the worst that we're looking at into the market in REN right now. And another thing I wanted to show you is that this market in REN, it is holding to this trend. right? And we needed the market to confirm that area, and it did it right here on this last completed 3-day price bar. It bounced off this ascending line. So this was the pristine area to come into the market and REN and purchase right here. That was the pristine area to come into the market because it confirmed this overall trend right here, and then it held support at 24.25 cents. That was it. And now you guys can see what the market currently is trading at right now, around 31.5 cents. This was pristine right there. So now let's go ahead and get rid of this line because we're not here to make our charts confusing. So let's take that away. We're going to extend out this overall restriction because this is the current trend into the market in REN. The market is going to try to continue to move higher and break that 35-cent price level. So we need to keep it there under the presumption that we will still see some sellers at that particular price. So we're expecting that. We're expecting a trap to try to dump the market around 35 cents on this movement higher in price. So now on the 5-day time frame, again, the market doesn't look extremely weak. If anything, we confirm that this area 25, even on this ascending line, the market is still healthy. Okay. So I think you know what our forecast is going to be in the market for REN. So let's go ahead and put our forecast into the market right now in REN. You all can see we are going to place a forecast of higher price into the market for REN. And we're going to continue to play the strength into the market in this currency. We're going to acknowledge that 35 cents can still be restriction. So that'll still be 11.25% profitability into the market in REN right now as we continue to see this market trade. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that there. Now, obviously the trap does not follow pristine numbers. So we're saying 35 cents just as a broad stroke as to where the market is anticipated to go. Definitely it could fall a lot shorter than that, maybe around 34 cents. So we will skim off a little bit on that forecast around 34 cents in the space in REN. And there's nothing else to it. That's it. This is our expectations going forward to the market in REN. What is yours? As always, let the community know what you're seeing on the price chart in REN. This is our expectations of what we expect the trap to do going forward. What is yours? Tell everyone your prediction. Your TP price, which simply means your take profit. Where would you take the bag from the trap? And what direction are we headed? Let everyone know. Make sure you maintain a profitability. Go and just simply trade different.